functions. So cubed root of a number is a number that when multiplied by itself and then multiplied by itself again equals the number, a given number. So a perfect cube is a number that can be written as itself 3 times. Multiplied by itself 3 times is what a cubed root is. And we use this symbol here. It looks like the square root, but it has the 3 in the little indentation. We call it a cubed root. And we're going to take the cubed roots. So Levi, we'll work on this here, and then you can work on that assignment later, just so we have this one here. Now, to type in a cubed root, do y'all know how to type it in? Now, for the most part, the way you'll type it in is you'll hit the number 3, second, and what I'll call the caret key, this right here. Second, and then the little caret key. Yep. Do you see how you get that little 3 up there? And then type, so the first one we would type in 8 into it, and we would get 2. Because 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So the cubed root of 2 is 8. Y'all are missing something. So try it with negative 27. See what you get when you take the cubed root of negative 27. Negative 3. And that's it. That's the answer. Now, if you remember square roots, we couldn't take a negative root. But with cubed roots, if it's odd, we can. Because let's see here. So negative 3. What is negative 3 times negative 3? Well, the negative times a negative is a positive. It would be 9, yes? I think that's what you were showing me. Yeah, okay. It's 9, right? Now let's do it one more time, because this cubics is 3 times. So 9 times negative 3 is negative. So it goes back to being negative. So we can take a radical of an odd root. So the 5th root, 7th root. As long as it's odd, we can take a negative root if it's negative inside. If it's even is when we can't. So I can't take the square root of negative 27, but I can take the odd root. Because of this here, how we saw it, it goes back to being negative. So that's fine. Any questions on either one of these here? Try this one. The cubed root of 1/64. It is indeed 1/4. Because if we plug the cubed root of 1/64 in, we should get 1/4. After you finish that one, you can go on to the next one. Yeah, so that's on the next page. Take this. Yep. Three-fifths? Yep. Give the next one a try. So the next one, find each for A, B, C, D. 3/5. So again, most of these here, we're just plugging these into the calculator to simplify and solve them. So like with the cube root of 512, we can plug that in. I want to say 16, but I don't think it's 16. The cube root of 512? 8. That was way too. And we can do the same thing with all of these here. We're just plugging these into the calculator and we get our answer, yes? So Lily, what did you get for the cube root of negative 729? 216 is not 4. Yeah, it is 4, isn't it? 1/4? 6. 6. 128 is 4. And then this one here should be negative 7. And that's it. Questions on this here? Pretty easy? Yes? Okay. With this one here, without plugging it in, what is the cubed root of 1? What is the cubed root of 1? Because 1 times itself, no matter how many times, is always 1. I think y'all have got these down, yes? So we're going to move on to this here. I want you to try typing this one in. And I will tell you right now, you will get a whole number for this. You should not get a decimal. Awesome. Right, so it's putting those together. So what we can do is 2, 3, and do it that way. And then we'll have to, unfortunately, we'll have to take the parentheses. Or you can close the parentheses, or then you can take it back out. Oh, and that's not negative 3. Minus 3. Does that make sense? Able to get that one? Because it kept merging the two? What is it, 216? Then you can just close the parenthesis minus 3. Able to get it typed in? Yes? Were you able to get it, Levi? You got negative 15? Sweet. The only thing that's really tricky about this one here is making sure you don't take the 23rd root of 3. So you can use parentheses like I did for, I think, 2 of y'all. Or what you can do is you can do the second caret, and it'll put up A and S up inside there. If you just do second and that caret, just go on and type that into the calculator. So second, you see where it says A and S? You can cursor over to that and change what it is. So if you highlight it, so if you type 2 or 3, yep, so now it'll say 3. So that's one way you can do that. But yeah, it's just making sure those two are separated. How about the next one? The cubed root of 125 cubed plus 21. Well, what is the cubed root of 125 cubed? You all know? The cubed root of 125 cubed, this right here, is 125, and when we add 21 to it, we should get 140, 146. Is that what y'all got? 146? Let's see what you got. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 126.
146. Yep. So the caret key, I call it the caret key, that little deal here. Yep. Yeah, I call it the caret key because it looks like a little carrot. Little teepee, little hut, little tent. I like tent. Tent sounds better. Little tent will give you the exponents. Another way you can do it is, you know, the squared key. If you hit squared and cursor back over to it, where the 2 is, you can change the number. Y'all need to see any more of these because it looks like y'all are blowing through this. Yes? Are y'all good with this here? Okay, if y'all are good with this here,